Oh, I bet. You had to
It
like
was.
lift things and put things that are really heavy in places.
So the good news is that they do have like, I mean, I can't give away too many trade secrets on stream, but
What you're doing for the
there's
place that you work for that is now live on stream.
yeah, but so like I'll spill more of the secret sauce off air, but I mean, there's ways and means, but it still was pretty tiring.
Yeah. Hi everyone, it's me, Tabby.
Hello.
I'm here with Bligh. Again, we decided to play some Planet Crafter, and so I thought, heck, why not? Just let you in on what I did last night after we closed out. I have expanded our little base. Again. Hi, Tailgater.
Hi, Tailgater.
So, this is going to be gone here very shortly, because I am now going to make a second floor for a greenhouse. Because of course I am. And I also built this biolab right here, which I barely could get away with placing, but it doesn't clip too much into the rocks, so it still works, and I'm happy about it. We have a second floor up here that brings us into the biolab. So we are branching out. Right now, Bligh's out getting some super alloys, and I am plotting my trek into the wastes. I have no idea what's down here. I'm gonna go down with some food and some water, and I'm gonna make a jetpack. First things first, I need a map. I need a map card. I think a compass might not hurt either, but honestly, I'm pretty good at telling where I am. Bligh, did you happen to take a look at what happened to me during the stream after you left?
No, I took my beehive straight to bed.
You should take a look at it. You should at least look at it and take a look at what I did after you left. I think you would just be rolling your eyes the entire time.
I'm sure I would be. That does not surprise me.
I went out on an adventure, and then I did my little tricks where I survived on my own instinct. It goes as well as you think it does.
That's hilarious.
Oh, also I brought back some obsidian from that journey, so we have some obsidian.
Oh, very useful, very useful.
Well, I'm using it to make a map right now. That's how I got the map. That's how I got the map information. Yeah, I went over to the volcano because I was curious what it looked like there. I was just exploring. And then,
oh, I did get it. Yes.
And then I got stuck in the volcano, so I used F4 to get out. And so here I am with no food, no water, no oxygen, dying over and over again, respawning at the top of the mountain because I put a breathing tube up there.
Oh, of course you did, yeah.
You have a headache, but it's slowly going away. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that is why I actually, I did notice that I got a notification that you had achieved the
lava death
achievement of dying in a volcano, and I'm like, okay, that figures. I believe that.
Of course, I'm not there to watch over Tabby. Of course she would die to volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think it's time, Bligh.
4.
Guess.
I can't even begin to.
Look what I'm looking at.
Oh no. So that's why I was asking questions about base design before we did this.
Well, not right now. No, not right now. I was thinking about last night. I'm like, I might put a greenhouse on the second floor of this, but I was like, I wanted to connect this to the base, but I want the storage to be on its own. But then I thought about it. I'm like, but I've learned that you can just make doorways. I can make a doorway right here if I wanted to, and I can make a doorway right here that leads right into the storage area if I really wanted to. Yeah. And have it connected, and have a greenhouse all up there. So I might do that. I might do that after I make myself a jetpack. I need to make 2 engines, so as long as I'm not wasting too much resources, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm working on making you a jetpack right now.
Oh,
Oh, why do you think I went out to get you the super alloys?
I I mean, I was gonna, like... Okay, fine. Cool. Awesome. We need to make a shredder machine while we're at it. If we have too much cobalt, it's gonna start clogging up our machines over here. I mean, we have too much cobalt in this one machine. Either we're gonna have to find something to do with this cobalt, or we're gonna have to get rid of it.
Yeah. We'll probably need some of it for windows and stuff.
Oh yeah, but we already have like a locker full of cobalt.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, and we'll have but by the time we need to worry about having all that cobalt, we will have an extractor filling up with nothing but cobalt. At the rate we're going, that's where we're heading.
That's fair. 1 titanium.
I've had time to think about this.
Yes.
You're talking to the queen of preparation.
Also the queen who's obsessed with lockers, like a little golem.
With what?
I was
Lockers.
making
Okay.
a joke. Yes, lockers.
I just said
Okay,
blockers. I was like, I'm not on
No.
blockers.
So you do have a jetpack. Do you want me to upgrade it to a tier 2, or do you just want to make do with a tier 1?
We'll make do with the tier 1. We'll worry about the tier 2
Okay.
later.
I am popping it into your locker.
What would I need to make it
There
a
you
tier
go.
2?
Not a whole lot. I mean, nothing we don't have, I don't think.
Super alloy, 2 osmiums, 2 explosive powders. No, we're good for the tier 1 right now.
Okay.
I'll take like a few bottles of water with me, and I'll take some food.
Why don't you also take an oxygen bottle so that,
Ooh.
because that does not stick you into the loop of death.
Yeah,
Because at that point, once you run out, so if it's bottled oxygen, once you run out, you're just out and you'll respawn back at the base.
yeah, that's a good point. I was gonna take breathe tube materials with me.
No,
That works
That's
better.
why I don't usually do breathe tubes unless I plan on coming back.
Do I plan on coming back? I was planning to go down there, scout, and see if I can find a way back up so we can find a better way down and up. I'm gonna take breathe tube materials with me and some oxygen.
Okay.
Which I can make oxygen with cobalt. So it looks like we found some use for that cobalt.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to appreciate the fact that these 3 lockers are iron, titanium, and silicon. The things we need to make breathe tubes. They're the first 3 lockers I always build because they're the 3 most important lockers I'll ever have.
Yes. I'm working on building us another good quality generator.
I used a bunch of our cobalt to make some oxygen. A lot of it. Hi,
I
Lorinda.
support that. Hi, Lorinda.
Oof. You know, I almost jumped off the mountain without even putting my jetpack on.
That seems on brand.
It's the most Mandalorian thing I could have think to do.
It's
Alright.
the most tabby thing I can think of you doing.
One small step for tabbies. One massive leap for elf kind.
I think that needs to be a t-shirt if you ever do merch.
I have touched down. Yeah, it was that far of a drop too. But I just realized I came down here without the materials for the extractor, which means I have failed in my one mission.
You're fine. I mean, it's honestly more intelligence gathering than actual construction at this point.
So it feels like I'm walking on... It looks like Mars down here. Oh, I think I found a cave. This might be the way back up. Inconclusive. I think it's just a rock wall. It's all sandy and dusty down here. Hi, Lorinda. How you doing? It's oh my gosh, it's so sandy and dusty. I cannot wait until we have our drone station built so that we never have to come down here ever again. In fact, I think we should build all the normal 6 extractors down here. You know, the ones for like sulfur, iron, aluminum,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Just get all 8 of them. There's 8 of them. 8 base materials. Because you can also get like sulfur and whatnot too. It's pretty cool down here though, I must say. Oh. Oh, I passed the super alloy quite some time ago. So, it's like a sandy beach down here. I wonder if this will all be a water soon. I doubt it. There's no way they'd make all this water. How else would you get the super alloy with an extractor? Have I seen the trailer for Gen 10? Oh yeah, I know I wasn't talking about when I was doing the reactions, but I'd already seen it. I saw it when it came out. Oh, guess what I found?
What?
I found a frog pond.
Ew, no, put it back.
Yikers. You got it, Rems. Alright, so this is where the super alloy extractor will have to sit. And I do see a lot of super alloy. Do you want me to bring some back?
I mean, if you wish to.
I feel like it might help us in the long end.
Probably. I have everything in my inventory now to create a,
Oh!
an extractor.
There's an old base here.
Oh.
Oh, looks
Do
like...
you want me to just... Oh, I forgot I don't have a jetpack. Do you want me to start building myself a jetpack so then we can come here together soon?
Yeah, sure, if you wish to.
Oh, chase.
Hi!
Oh, wow.
How's it going, Nut?
Hey, Nut.
Oh, whoa. Oh, this is like a whole cafeteria in here. Oh, they have food. Beans! And squash. Oh, yes. And more squash. Ooh, and a water bottle. And regular seeds and space food, yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay, now I have a better idea of how to make these couches. This is a really nice couch thing. They have breathing tubes set up as well. I can't deconstruct these for circuit. Oh, heaters! I can deconstruct these heaters.
We have
Ooh.
plenty of power. We should be able to support the heaters, and that would help us out.
I was thinking more of like bringing back the iridium.
Oh, I support that too.
They also have an iridium rod here as well. It's been a rough week for you? You just hit
I'm sorry.
just a lot of personal things are going on? Oh, well, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'm not a therapist,
Same.
but we have beans.
Valid.
What?
I just said that was valid.
I just came across beans right as I was saying. I was like, oh, I may not be a therapist, but I do have beans now. I haven't used a breathing tube yet, so... Okay, I pretty much explored this. What is this drone doing? Why did this drone build a pillow fort?
What?
This drone built a pillow fort. I'm not even kidding about this. There's a pillow
hilarious.
fort that this drone has built with its hand.
That sounds strange.
You know, this is not...
Are you sure?
This is not the first time I've come across a drone that's been doing something weird. I'm starting to think that the drones may have turned autonomous at some point.
Are you sure that you have not consumed magical bean seeds, Tabby? I'm just saying.
I'm saying if you want to come down here and look at the pillow fort yourself.
I could, or I could wait to go with you.
That is also true. I'd have to put a beacon down here. Can I make a beacon?
Should be able to.
It's not very much out here though. I mean, it's not. Oof. Actually, yeah, I could make a beacon, but it's not like there's anything left inside this base. I pretty much explored all of it. See, I mean, there is a wardrobe here if you want to like have more costumes. There's 4 costumes in here. 4
Or I
outfits.
could take them to make mannequins with.
Oh, yes. Also, you could do that. Yes. You could also do that.
And leave them in my bestie's base once she builds it.
If you do that, I'm putting frogs in your house.
Oh, no, no. Ew, that's just mean.
Oh, we're about to have more power. Dang. Oh, I have a plan.
But
Nothing. It's not a bad plan. It's just a plan. I have a plan. It is a plan. It is a beautiful. It's a very good plan. I have to cheat a bit. I'm good at cheating. Cheating is one of my primary skills that I've mastered and cultivated over the years. For everyone paying attention, if the game tells you you can't do something, you just have to put down a piece of foundation first.
yes, that is
Then
valid.
do anything you want. Also, carry oxygen on you. It's always helpful. Alright. T2. I should have... How much did I get out of that? I got 6 pieces. Yeah, I should be able to carry a second one of these. Good. Oh, that's right. I have a jetpack now. I can actually do stuff.
Yes.
I can actually fly. Fly like a majestic eagle. I'm gonna build some T2 solar panels because there were some that I could just deconstruct and reconstruct.
Okay, so I am also putting everything for a T1
Reactor?
No, a T1 extractor into your locker.
See, I'd like us to jump straight up to T3s, get 3 T3s ready. They're much more useful than T1s.
I agree, but that's gonna be a little bit longer of a wait, but if you're okay with that wait, then I'm okay with it.
It helps us to be more prepared than to rush it.
Oh, chase.
The first T3s we should make would be the ones that will get us the materials to make more T3s. That is what I have learned as a person who has built an auto factory, an auto crafting factory.
Chase.
I have learned that over the over my experience. We can put a couple T1s up. Oh yeah, actually we could build a T1 real quick, just so we can continue pumping out more and more like basic materials. That won't hurt.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, and then we upgrade, but I'm okay with waiting too. I am going out to grab us some
I would honestly,
sulfur because our sulfur is empty.
yeah, I would honestly wait. That's just me. I would just wait. We already have enough osmium to make an osmium rod. And we'll have enough super alloys to make a super alloy rod.
What chase?
Okay, I should really start thinking about finding a way back up now that I've explored down here. It's just a giant expanse of cloudy fog.
Yeesh.
It goes on forever, too. And I'm down to my last 3 bottles of oxygen, so I really should start trying to locate a way back up. Oh! This is a nice looking area. Do I still have the materials for a beacon? I do. I'm gonna build a beacon out here. This beacon, it's an area we're gonna want to investigate later.
What chase? I support that. I support the beaconing.
Look at me being all tactical and stuff.
That-
Almost acting like a person who was in the army at some point. Well, that's interesting. That's new. I think I see the glint of a window in the distance, but then the fog... There's another building! Oh, it's right next to the base I explored. It's right next to the frog pond that I saw. Is this the same building? Is this the same stupid building?
Are you
No.
flying in circles?
No, I'm not. No, actually, no, I'm not, because I'm checking my map a lot. This is, in fact, a new building. Oh, this... Oh, this is not just one... This is a whole outpost. There's, like, several buildings all around.
Oh.
Oh, more seeds. I'm coming home with so many seeds. Honestly, I'm okay with dying now, because I want to bring this stuff back. I do not want to try to find my way back up the mountain now. I have one space left. Unless I eat some of this squash and drink a water bottle. I'm gonna bring back some dang it, I don't have a T2. I can't do it. A food grower! I can't deconstruct it? Are you kidding me? Can you imagine coming across a food grower and not being able to deconstruct it? That's pissy.
That would be very disappointing.
I'm very disappointed.
I also just picked us up some more bean seeds.
Okay, I know where this is now, so I can just come back here at a later point. Oh, look! Another drone grabbing a bed. I am not kidding about this. And there's a Tusca seed sitting in the food grower. I feel like the robots became sentient at some point.
Would not surprise me. Oh, I got us a bunch of seeds too.
Ooh, more beans. Oh, we're gonna be so self-sufficient. That means we can save the eggplants and the mushrooms for important things, actually.
I also got us a free rocket engine.
Why are they placing up all the beds like this? What are they... What is their grand plan? Why? Why are they doing this?
I ask myself that every time I work with the robotics. Why are they doing this? What was their plan? I don't like this, whatever it was.
Oh, we're gonna have so much squash. I'm gonna go ahead and just let myself die. If I need to, I can just come back down and find a way back up that way. But this time, I'll be coming down with the T3 extractor. Recon was successful. I'm coming home with so many food seeds, it is unreal. Like half my inventory is food seeds. I think that they settled down here in this empty sand valley first. There's like settlements all over the place. Alright.
Okay. Where do you want me to put the seeds, Tabby?
The tree
there we
seeds
go,
or
I see
something?
it.
What are we talking
No,
about?
you'll see. I'm putting in the food seeds.
Yep, I'm just gonna place them in here because we're not gonna need to use this locker for much longer. Once I start my project... Oh... I just remembered what I have to do. Bligh.
I'm also threw a rocket engine into your locker.
Bligh.
Yash.
I have to do it, Bligh.
Are you sure you have to do it?
Are we staying here permanently?
So I figured that we would turn this eventually into an auto crafter facility and then build bigger, better bases elsewhere.
Okay, then I'm okay with it. I'll just leave it the way it is.
But that's up to you. I mean,
Nope,
I'm
nope.
happy
You
either
you
way.
gave me exactly what I wanted. You gave me an out. That's all I wanted. I wanted an out.
Well, because also the lake is going to continue to rise over here, and so our building space is going to become increasingly limited. So my thought was, if we eventually we need to each pick out where we are building our own permanent bases, and then also where we are going to stick more of the facilities, because like you've learned from the other planets, we do need to spread out the crafting facilities. So
Yes.
this can be one crafting facility, and then we can make other crafting facilities elsewhere.
Yeah, we can put the crafting facility actually back here in the second room where I have this.
Yeah.
That's usually what I've been doing with it. And this base materials can be used to make base material stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like rods. But if we're
Yeah.
going to make rods here, you can't make anything else that uses that material because otherwise you're never going to make a rod.
Yeah.
So we could actually make rods at a second facility, the second one, and only have those materials being used for rods. Trust me, I know it's just if you have something that uses osmium and you're trying to make osmium rods and you have another recipe that's using osmium, you're never gonna make an osmium rod because every single time an osmium shows up, bam, it's gonna go straight to that other thing that only needs one osmium.
No, I know.
I'm also explaining this for the people at home. That's
Okay. Yeah, I've run into that too. He speaks the truth.
yep.
I'm okay at making us rods though.
Yep. So I will make like I'll make bacteria in one place and I'll make fertilizer in another, and then the other one I'll make fertilizer 2, I think.
What taste?
It gets really confusing. I cannot explain it well enough.
It's a lot of running to and fro.
Oh yeah. So until I can get this place built, we're gonna need a lot more power, by the way.
That's why I'm working on the rods right now.
Okay, 600. That should be more than enough. I'm gonna start. You can already hear it in my voice. You know what I have to do. So.
Ish.
Although you did talk me out of having to destroy the entire thing, but I will be building on top of it.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yep. So here's some red rods. I have some super alloys on me. Good, good. Here's some uranium.
I have more super alloys if you need.
So no, actually no.
I-
I just need iron and titanium, and that's it. Iron and titanium, and
Are you
cobalt.
sure? Because I literally just came from the extractor, or from the crusher. I'm putting them in the locker right now.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make a 3-tier, but I already
Yeah,
had the
that's fine.
super alloys for that. Yep, I already had the super alloys for that.
What is... I am going
Oh,
to
we
go...
have more seeds in here.
Yes. I am going to go grab some supplies and head out to get more stuffs.
Oh gosh, we have
Like
so
normal.
much. We have so many seeds. I can't even put them all in here.
I told you I brought back a lot. You want me to stop bringing them back?
For now, yes.
Taste.
Once we get further along, we will start worrying about that more. Actually, no, I don't. I can't do that, can I?
Do you mind if I make us a separate seeds locker? Or, okay,
Yes!
how would you...
Oh, yes! Perfect!
Is that okay? Can I put it, like,
Yes,
over
yes,
here?
yes.
Okay. Because that way we'll still be able to make more food and do our thing where we, like, gather the food as it grows.
Yes. I was already, like, contemplating that as well, but I was also just kind of lost in thought. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. So what I'm gonna do is it's by the big rectangle crafter.
Mm-hmm. Uh, ooh. Thank you, Bligh.
Or
Being you.
aw, thank you for being you. We do make a very good team. Like we are absolutely kicking ass in this game.
Oh, always. Okay, and I need just a ton of titanium. Oh, the perfect amount of titanium. Exactly what I
There
need.
we go. We do have a lot of bean seeds if we want to start. Well, actually, I guess if you're making a greenhouse, we won't have to convert anything, but. Oh, jeez.
Hi, I'm Tabby, the most neurotic elf you're ever gonna meet.
You can only hope.
Hey.
I'm the little chaos goblin that runs around and messes up your lockers. Drives you batty. It's one of my great accomplishments, driving Tabby Batty.
No, that's not it. Bligh.
Yes.
It's not gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
My plan.
No, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I can compensate. It's just not gonna look as nice. Or
So, this is why I do not like making separate buildings close to each other, because then I can never connect them in the end the way I want to.
Hmm. 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 Ha. 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 Uh-huh. Yes. Ah, Bligh, you underestimate me.
Me? Never.
I have done the impossible.
Getting in touch with my mother and having her be nice?
Oh, Bligh, I said I did the impossible.
That would be impossible.
That will never be possible.
Exactly, hence why it is impossible.
I wonder if I could build a wall right here. I seriously doubt it. I feel like that would just... Did you like that, Nut? Oh, Nut, take a look at this, Nut. Isn't this just amazing? Look at Bligh. Come appreciate how I've saved this.
Cannot wait to see it. I am out gathering us iridium right now near the volcano.
Thank you, Nut. Thank you. Thank you for the validation I needed for my neurotic nature.
Don't encourage her, Nut. I mean, I appreciate the attempt, but don't encourage her.
Encourage me, please, Nut. I need all the encouragement.
My chihuahua is judging you, just so you know.
Your trouble is always judging me.
I don't know why she judges you so much.
Because she can feel my aura.
It's probably.
Alright, let's start making my greenhouse. Ah, beautiful. Well, technically... Well, yeah, it's gonna look better as time goes on. Oh, it's so beautiful, Bligh. Wait till you see it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I have redeemed myself. Ah, yes, I am Princess Tabby. And do you know what I just realized? I could have put the second room and I could have just made this into the the greenhouse. I could have just built the food growers in a row right here and just uh, I could have just moved the algae over here to this locker to this spot right here and it could have been fine. It would have been fine. But we're gonna so if you've never played Planetcraft before, all this space right here will be filled with something very shortly. Fertilizers, bacterias, stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Soon we're gonna have beautiful windows. It's gonna look so lovely, my little greenhouse. I just need more titanium. More titanium and more iron. I have all the cobalt I need. More titanium. Boop, boop. There we go. Oh, actually, I ran out of cobalt. That's what happened. Huh, interesting. Well, that means I'm using up all this cobalt. Oh, right. I have a jetpack. I keep forgetting I have a jetpack now. Oh, the lakes fill in it quite nicely down here. Look at all this. Algae growers starting to do its thing. Our planet is developing very quickly. But the two of us working together, we are destroying this planet's lack of ecosystem, and we are building
Which
something.
I love. Oh, also, speaking of destroying the lack of ecosystem, um, so recently, they have found more otters, like wild river otters in the Cuyahoga River, which is very exciting because they used to be here, obviously, a ton of them, and then with the horrific, you know, pollution and stuff, they weren't here for a long time, and they are back, and I am so happy. It makes me so happy.
We have random river otters around Cuyahoga now?
Yes, I will send you a link to the article. It was really exciting.
Oh, I wonder if we know where they're living.
Well, they're around Kent, which is, you know, like, I lived for several years in Kent, so that's how I knew, because, like, I still follow, like, some of the wildlife pages and stuff there. So even though I'm not there anymore, like, I'm still, you know, drive through it a lot, so, yeah.
I like Kent. I went to college there.
Yeah, I mean, I lived several years there. I was actually living in Kent when we met, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I need one more titanium.
I have a lot of titanium, trust me. I have so much titanium.
So here's what I'm doing. I made so I found this iridium almost like field up here.
Yeah.
And I made a breathing tube so I can make an autocraft, or not an autocrafter, but a crafter, and then I can turn all this iridium into rods, and then I don't have to keep making trips up. I can just turn it into rods.
And then carry it all back as rods.
And carry it all back in rods, yeah.
That is so genius. I never thought of doing something like that.
Thank you. I try.
You brought like a better crafter. I forget what it's called.
I did not get the genius idea until I was already up here and my oxygen was running low, and I was like, oh crap. So luckily though, I was able to salvage enough materials really quick, and I brought an extra oxygen bottle, which is why I should always bring an oxygen bottle. And so then I was able to just make one up here.
You know, since we're gonna have a greenhouse up here, we can also use autocrafters to make food.
Yes. So that's why I was thinking this base will, like, we can still leave the buildings up, but we'll just convert it into more of an auto-crafting facility versus our permanent base.
Yeah.
Because like you said, we need the auto-crafters separated by a good distance, because otherwise it just doesn't work. So we're going to need auto-crafter facilities spread throughout the planet.
There we go. I'm officially dipping into the cobalt locker. Which means we're finally using some of this cobalt that we have just lining up everywhere. But since we have so much of it, why would I not use it?
Of this.
I'm out of iron. Oh, I only need 2 more windows to build.
So, Tabby, check the crusher output.
Crusher output.
You
Oh,
might find...
you want me to find out how much we're using?
No,
We have
so
500 power. 590.
Thank you. No, so I mean, check the crusher, the output chest, where it crushes up the rocks and it spits out the things. There's probably going to be more iron in there.
That's why I said thank you earlier, because you had all that
Oh,
iron in there. I was like, oh,
Gosh,
Bligh anticipated my needs.
I did. That's why I made sure to stuff it full with raw materials before I went out on my quest.
Bligh, you're gonna love this when you get back.
I can't wait.
In fact, I'm also just continue building windows right here just because I can.
I support that.
Alright, time for me to get some water and to start building the food growers. We have a lot to make.
Gosh.
Yes, I know, I'm thirsty. I know I'm a thirsty bitch, okay?
Very thirsty for an ace person.
The most thirstiest ace person to ever be ace. For those of you who do not know what being ace means, it means I identify as asexual, which means I do not experience sexual attraction.
Yes.
In case you ever wanted to know that about me.
I'm pretty sure everybody does already.
Well, I have some new people, so it
Okay,
might not be known yet to them.
Yes.
Aluminum, iron. I have no iron. I can't. I can only make the food growers that already exist. I don't have enough iron to make the food growers. So let's go get some iron.
If we would have built that tier 1 ore extractor, like I put the materials in your locker for, you could be churning out iron while you are running around the base building things.
Oh, it could also be
Just saying.
churning out a lot of extra magnesium and cobalt, things that I don't have space for right now under limited locker space. And it would just be blocking everything because we don't have a crusher yet.
Oh, taste. Just saying.
You were just gonna ask, thanks for the explanation. Oh, you're welcome, Nut.
Oh, perfect. This is really quite beautiful up here, actually. I'm right by the volcano.
Huh.
And it's really
That's
beautiful.
funny. I'm in the ice place.
This planet is so beautiful.
You're on the volcano, I'm running around the ice caves. Which is where we should always probably be able to find ice. I'm guessing we're gonna always be able to find ice here.
When I did my last playthrough of Humble, I'm pretty sure I was able to always find ice there, I think.
Well, that's good.
Because there's some recipes that you will always need an ice cube for. So,
Water.
yeah.
And some early forms of plant growth.
Yeah. I think, like, don't some of the initial, like, oxygen tubes require it, I think?
Yeah. Well, as the water, so there's another planet that we've played on before. It also has a cave full of ice, but all the ice eventually melts in it.
Yeah.
And so this icy thing might not always be ice. It might very well just, like, how you can see it melting right now. You can see the drips of water coming off of it. It's actively melting. So my concern about the ice not being here forever is actually kind of found and valid in a small way. Did I find my way out or did I get to the other side? I don't think I can get to the other side yet. Bligh, you were able to get to the other side, weren't you?
Yes, in the ice caves.
Hmm.
It just takes a little bit of practice and dying a few times.
Oh, well, you know what they say. If you can't do it, die.
Yeah, so that's why I do not play on permadeath mode.
Oh, these lakes are this is definitely going to turn into a lakey area. I think that's why I think that's why there's petrified trees. I didn't piece it together. I didn't realize this is going to be covered in water.
Ish. It wouldn't surprise me.
At least we live on a hill area, so I'm thinking we're going to probably be safe where we're at.
Yeah, so I think our base is going to be safe, but that was another reason why I suggested that we turn that eventually into more of an auto-crafting center, because we are going to lose some availability
in land
area. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. And eventually you and I will build our own little houses so that we can be off doing our own things if we want to.
Yeah. Which it's
Tabby
less
doesn't want
that
to be nerve anymore.
Well, no, so what my thing is I just enjoy building bases and like decorating them. It's not really so much that I want space away from Tabby. I just want to be able to build spaces and decorate them with lots of posters and stickers, and then Tabby and I can both enjoy them.
Yeah.
Especially Tabby with the stickers.
It's a poster, not a sticker, but all the same, it's basically the same with me. I don't have any posters up in my room, just like I don't slap stickers on my t-shirt. So, for those of you who are new, I have like pipliophobia. I think it's called pipliophobia. It's something. Bligh, look it up. Look up the fear of stickers. It begins with a P. It's like pipliophobia or something like that.
I'm sorry. I'm trying very hard not to laugh right now. I'm trying to be a supportive bestie, and I'm failing, and I'm sorry.
So I have pipliophobia. That is an anxiety disorder that is found in the use of adhesive-based products like stickers. I get very I don't like having them on me. I don't like having them on my shirts. I do not like the way they feel when I have to pull them off. I don't like how they look. I don't like how they feel on my fingers. So like no fruit stickers. Oh god. Oh. So I used to work at Walmart, and I have to tell you, if I accidentally ended up with like a sales by tag on me, or a fruit sticker tag, or an inventory tag on me, Bligh will tell you I would have an actual meltdown at work.
You did.
I will have a legit meltdown. Oof.
It was kind of entertaining.
Yes.
I may or may not have been tempted to sticker her a few times.
Yes, and it has been a constant thing with a lot of people since then. Trying to slap stickers on me, on my kilt, without me knowing, and then pointing it out later where I couldn't reach it. In which case I would destroy the entire department to get the thing off.
So I went exploring and I saw something very interesting, but before I could get to it, my oxygen ran out.
What'd you get to?
It looked like a giant statue of something.
Oh, you found that thing I built.
Did you build it?
No.
Okay. It looks almost like a Darth Vader statue.
So I built a second water generator simply because I'm going to be using a lot of water to make food growers.
I support that.
Let's see. Automatic message sent to the inhabitants of Humble IP-168. By decision of the Galactic Accreditation Tribunal, the the attribution of ownership of the planet will go to the first corporation to completely terraform it and bring it to life. This decision is irrevocable and is made in accordance with the Charter of Galactic Accreditation Tribunal signed by every major galactic corporation. So we don't get to keep the planet, but the people we work for sure do. Hey, we're building moss. Alright, so we have our lakes fully done. Now we're getting moss.
Yes.
Don't tell Tim. Whatever you do, do not tell Tim. Do not tell Tim about the moss.
I just found another base down here.
Oh, good. Explore it.
I found a... I always find the most interesting places when I'm running low on resources.
Speaking of running low on resources, we're gonna start running out low on aluminum soon. I'm gonna keep our food growers limited for the moment, simply so that we can keep up with the amount of resources we need to have somewhere.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll see if I can put a beacon up here, if that's helpful.
Okay. I don't really have to worry about spacing these out too much, or making them really specific. I just have to make sure they're in a straight line. That's all I have to do. Maybe an even amount of spaces as well. Does that look even? That doesn't look even. I think that's too far apart.
I found a bunch more seeds.
Okay. Since I physically couldn't put that one any further back, I'm gonna build them out to here, just so that they're all even. Like, it was really, I just want them even. That's all I want. I just want them even. That's all I care about. Just make it even. If I make it even, I'll be happy. Thank you, Nut. Thank you so much for your support. Bligh's probably rolling her eyes right now with my whole, like, keeping it even thing.
No, Bligh is trying to find stuff for a beacon before Bligh dies.
I mean, good luck. You have to find some aluminum.
So I have the aluminium on me. It's... okay, here's the silicon. We are safe.
Oh! You're up near the sulfur fields. Okay, I know where you are. I've been up there.
Well, I was up by the sulfur fields, and then I ended up finding an interesting place, trying to find the interesting place again, and then finding a different interesting place, and now I'm trying to mark that interesting place before I die.
Oh, there's a really big lake up ahead. Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that is a beautiful beautiful feature of having a map, is that we can see where each other are. So even though Bligh wasn't able to put on a beacon, I know where Bligh was. We can head up there anytime.
I did put up a beacon.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, I see it. Alright, so our little area is about as full as it's gonna get. So that's good. I'm happy. I wonder, what does it take to make an air filter? Oh, we can also make water filters too! Bligh, we can literally have drinkable water anywhere we go.
I love that.
We need to make a methane cartridge before we can have before we can have an air filter, though. We need to have methane. That's the only thing we're actually missing there.
So what we need for that is zeolite to build the machine.
Yep. And if I make myself a water filter, I can go right up to where the zeolite is, because that's on the map now. we can find the zeolite.
I am within sight of the base right now, bringing back a bunch of supplies.
Sweet.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, very, very nice.
Very tabby.
Very tabby.
It's a very tabby thing that Tabby did just now. Right, so where did you put the seeds?
By the large crafter.
Oh, I see it. I found them. Oh, you
And
organized it too.
I did, just for you.
I love you. There we. Oh, I only have 3 autocrat. I only have 3 food growers up there. What am I doing? Fine, I'll just take all the eggplant seeds and I'll put them all back in. We'll deal with it when we get there. Alright, so I'm gonna go adventure out and I'm gonna go see if I can go find a zeolite. I still got 2 things of oxygen with me. That should be good enough. If you would be so kind as to collect the water bottles and just store them in my personal locker, I will use them to make more food growers when I get back. Also, we need aluminum.
Okay, so I will go out, get some more bauxite, and then we will have plenty of aluminium.
Thank you.
Ish.
Now, which direction am I heading? Okay, I'm gonna head out to the lake and then go right or left. Okay, let's fly. I have a jetpack. Do you have a jetpack?
Yes, I also put a heat multiplier fuse in the miscellaneous locker.
Ooh, we can actually start building that. We have the osmium for that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm already thinking of where I'm gonna be putting my house.
Good.
Oh yeah, I think I can see it now.
Well, put like something there is like a way to mark it, so then that way I know not to put something ugly there.
Bligh, trust me, I will probably find a free time to start building up there.
Yay.
Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Do I have time for a detour?
There's always time for a detour.
Let's go check out the new real estate, shall we, everyone? Just imagine what could be when we have grass. You see, when you have a jetpack, it is really easy to get up high.
That it is.
Now just imagine grass everywhere, glass floor,
Yes.
an overlook balcony. All I need is a waterfall.
We might get one of those at some point.
Yeah. Okay, so it's literally right in front of me. So this is the osmium right down here, huh? Oh, that's good. Yes. Nut. I should show you my other bases on my other planets.
They are beautiful.
If we have time tonight, I might do that. So, oh, oh, I love this game so much.
It is gorgeous.
Oh, I found something that's still frozen.
That's peculiar.
Well, I was following the zeolite thing. Ooh, some aluminum. I was following some poof, mushrooms and beans. Sulfur, oh my. Oh, what's this? A pressure multiplier fuse?
Aw.
And 3 aluminums? I'm not finding a zeolite, but I'm finding everything else we need. And uraninite. Oh, this is beautiful in here. Is it just a massive cave of ice?
Once the ice melts, there may be crystals in there.
I think this will become a crystal cave. There's like multiple layers to this place.
Yeah.
I think you already know which place this is.
I've probably been there on my last playthrough.
Yeah, this is my first time coming through Planet Humble. I've done almost every planet. We've even completed the toxicity planet. If you want to see what toxicity looks like, just check out all my toxicity streams. Avoid the first one.
What happened in the first one?
That's where Sigma came in and had his
Oh,
moment.
no, I forgot. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about that one. That's the one that I didn't even hear most of that stuff because I was off with Kai's family.
Yeah. We were playing, he jumped in, you jumped out.
Mm-hmm. Normal.
Oh look, it's the breathing tube. Did I make this breathing tube? Did I build this? I feel like I may have built this. Oh no. I walked into the breathing tube.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I?
Why?
Yes.
Oxygen. I wanted oxygen.
That's why you carry bottles with you.
I have a bottle of oxygen on me. I did it subconsciously. Also, there's no zeolite out here. So if we want zeolite, we're gonna have to build a T2, at least T2 extractor out here for if we really want some
Zeolite.
zeolite. So if we have resources for a T2, we can set it up. Or we could just go straight for the T3, set it up in there. But I really do feel like we should save the T3s. At least the first 3 T3s to get the materials to make more T3s. And even then, I only want to do that the moment we have drones. Or at the very least, we need to have drones soon. Because I need to be able to set those up for collection.
What taste?
I'm planning ahead. I'm planning ahead.
And I love that.
I am the mistress of of the Planet Crafter. If anyone knows what the hell they're doing, it's sometimes me.
Indeed. I am taking 1 obsidian to make a map microchip, if you have no objection.
Huh? No. Yep. Go for it. We have plenty of obsidian. So if you were to go into the volcano place and head down into the volcano, you'll find obsidian there.
Yes.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this place. And I know exactly where I'm building my house in the future. I could start doing it now, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit later.
Well, you could at least put something up, just so the place is saved.
Let me get some oxygen first.
Taste.
So Bligh and I are playing on a very special Planet Crafter world that is being saved through a Steam powered what do you want to call this? A software? A Steam powered
Platform,
software.
kind of.
It's a it's called Save Sync, which is, for lack of a better term, it's treated like a game. It's more like a software. I created the world, I created the save on this world, and I opened it up. I shared it with my friends on Steam. And my friends can access the save file, which and allows them to play on this planet without me present. And I can join them, they can join me. I have to be invited, they have to be invited to do it. But if I'm offline and someone wanted to come in here and build something, they'd be able to do it. Load it right in, save it, and it would go across everyone else's save file that is linked to the save sync software, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
See, this is
So it's.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's pretty cool because with like different work schedules and stuff, it's helpful because we can't always be online at the same time, but we can.
But we can share this world.
Share this world, and that's pretty fun.
This is not just my world. You see, with Planet Crafter, it's usually a single player game, and you can invite friends to come to your world to help you, but they can never come into your world without you being there. There's no server for it. This save sync from Steam allows you to basically turn this kind of into a server, kind of.
Yes.
The only problem is, and I will point this out here in a couple seconds once I lay my claim to this rock. The only actual problem with SaveSync that both Bligh and I have noticed is that... Do you want to say it, or should I say it?
You're better at explaining it.
Does anyone here know multiverse theory? Does anyone know anything about the multiverse? So, let's say there are two tabbies in the world, right? One tabby builds this platform up here. Meanwhile, there's a tabby that's building a platform in that mountain all the way over there. There are two tabbies cohabitating a space at the same time. However, these two universes exist in parallel to each other, and they're happening at the same time. I.e., I'm gonna make this really simple. Bligh and I are both playing the same save at the same time. However, we are both cohabitating the same space right now because we're both in the same save file. Therefore, we're both still here. What I'm building and what Bligh is building is happening in the same parallel universe. However, let's say I come home from work and I decide to pop open Planet Crafter and I start building myself a little base right here, right? This little base that I'm starting to build. Let's say I don't know that Bligh's online right now. Let's say I don't know that Bligh is playing this game right now. And so I start building in this save. And I just wanted to build this little building and then, I don't know, go eat dinner. And I'm tired. So I save it. I build this magnificent castle up here and I save my game. And then I leave it. Bligh is still playing this game. There is only one save file that can exist at one time. I am not in the same world that Bligh is playing in. I am in a parallel universe. If Bligh hits save, my universe gets deleted. For good. Whatever I built gets erased.
So there is a workaround with that, though, and that is that if we both want to be in the same world at the same time, one of us just has to invite the other one first.
Yes.
So that is the workaround that we figured out. But then, like, let's say I'm at work and Tabby has time to jump on, she can just jump right on, and save it, and then whatever she built, I will be able to see when I like get off of work and come home and log on. So It works, it's just takes a little bit of mindfulness and coordination.
I was gonna say, so the only actual drawback of this is that if you're both playing at the same time, you have if you're both playing off the same exact game, the same exact world, and you're not in the same space at the same time, if you're playing two separate versions of the same save, whoever saves last gets the prize.
Except in this case, there is no prize because we want to see what the other one is built, because it's very much a cooperative, you know, collaborative world.
So we do absolutely at all times have to, if we're going to play in this world, let the other know we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, if I were to check my Steam right now, if I were to check my Steam's friend list, if I were to go up here to friends and look at my friend list, I will see that Bligh is currently playing Planet Crafter.
Yes.
I will see that
Damn.
Bligh is currently playing Planet Crafter right here in my friend's Steam list, so that I will know to text Bligh and say, "Are you playing the One World? Are you playing Talam?" And if the answer is yes, then I jump in and I join Bligh. We
So
play the
you
game.
ask for an invite, and then I invite you in multiplayer mode, and that
Yep.
way that's how that works.
Yep.
And I just want to break down the process in case our viewers might enjoy building a similar world with their friends. It is great fun. I know it sounds like a lot of steps. You get used to it very quickly, and it is a lot of fun.
Oh yes.
It's definitely worth it.
Yes, yes, it is very possible. I could, if I was playing this right now, not knowing that Bligh was playing, and I built this entire locker facility for us, and I thought, man, this is great, and then I save, and meanwhile, Bligh is doing something else in their save, none of my information gets transferred over to Bligh's world. None of what I build goes over to Bligh's world at all. And once Bligh hits save, every bit of information that I have saved gets deleted, because I wasn't part of the save file world that managed to get saved. And that is Tabby's explanation of multiverse theory, of like how two multiverses can coexist simultaneously, but at the end of the day, there's only one canon world.
So Tabby, did you see the fusion cell box down here? That if we put fusion cells in, we might be able to get some cool stuff.
I did not see those.
The green base, the base that has green paint on it.
I didn't even know about that.
Oh, okay. I put a beacon near it.
Is that the thing you were talking about?
No, that is something else. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find the thing I was talking about. I also kept throwing water in your locker.
Oh, is it the one that has the box site? The one that's like in the far corner? The one that's past the
Box site?
zeolite?
It's the one in the bottom of the canyon, near the pillow forts.
Oh, so you went down there.
I did go down there.
You should have taken me with you. I would have gone.
You were out busy exploring and you'd already seen it, I thought.
Well, I told you I did a very select kind of view of it. I'm gonna get back to making some food crafters now that we have water.
A taste.
I need to drink one. Ooh, a rocket engine. What's
I
the
told you to
rocket?
put a rocket engine in your locker.
Why? Oh, this is for the auto crafter. What's the rocket engine for?
In case you want to send up more rockets.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you want more rockets? Everybody wants more rockets.
Okay, I have 5 food growers that I can make, so I'm gonna take... I actually have more aluminum than I do iron. What world am I living in where I have more aluminum than iron? So, I think 6 is the appropriate number for food. What do you think?
I support that. I just threw 2 more red rods and a green rod into the locker. And I'm putting a bunch more iron in your locker
Oh.
because you ran out.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Bligh. I cannot wait to mess this up in the future.
It will be amazing.
I'm gonna start putting in those seeds now. I
Please.
have at least eggplants. I can at least start making all the eggplants now.
I also put in a bunch of bean seeds in the locker, I think.
Ooh.
Check for bean seeds, because I know I put some in.
We have 6 beans. Good, that's more than enough. I want to get the eggplants right now so we can get fertilizer started.
Yes.
4, 5, 6. There we go. You see, now, we need eggplants to make fertilizer, and that's why I need all these food crafters. We have enough for self-sustenance. Bligh,
Yeah.
can you help me with that word? Self-sustaining?
So, self-sufficiency is
Self-sufficiency,
how I would
thank you.
it, but you're not wrong.
Like, we have enough for
Sufficiency.
sufficiency. What we need are these eggplants and mushrooms right now, strictly for making bioplastic nuggets and making fertilizer. That's what we need all of it for, and that's why I'm building it like this. Come later, this will be filled with nothing but growers. Also wheat. Probably making wheat too.
Because that's useful for later game stuff with Terra tokens and stuff like that.
Well, we can do that now, actually. I mean, if we wanted to build a trade rocket, we just need 3 circuit boards, that rocket engine, a uranium rod, and a super alloy.
Yeah.
We could actually start making that thing now if we wanted.
If you want.
I still don't have a T2 deconstruction chip.
But we have the shredder, and I've already been breaking down the explosives I've salvaged.
Oh, we have a shredder now?
I've been... Or, not a shredder, but a recycler.
Oh.
And so that's where I've been getting the explosive powders from for the higher quality heaters and stuff, so...
If you come across a fusion energy cell, please bring it back with you instead of putting it in a fusion generator. We're going to use it to make a drone station.
Chase.
It'll be worth it. If we can start having drones, having optimizers will be so much easier. You have no idea.
Oh, I do. I support that.
Especially since we're about to start setting up the T3 extractors soon.
Yeesh.
Oh my gosh, look at all these red rods you've brought us.
I told you.
I have some sulfur on me. When did I pick up sulfur? I think I already know the answer to that question. Alright, so I got 3 more of these. Let's go ahead and get at least 3 mushrooms started. And then I can start swapping out our food growers for bean seeds so we can start growing some beads in there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting rid of these food growers right here. I might limit it down to 4 and just have all 4 of them be beans so that we're growing beans for ourselves, or at least 2 beans and 2 squashes, or maybe I'll put a cacao in one of them.
Yeah.
Once we get cacao. Cacao and wheat for 5 and 6. Yeah, we could put a cacao in this one, or 2 cacaos, 2 wheats, and then 2 beans. Oh, honestly, yes. 2 beans, 2 cacaos, and 2 wheats. I think we'd be very good. And then with some honey, we can make some cake. We can have cake.
Delicious.
Auto ship straight to my house by the drones.
Yes.
Oh, the dream of having some cake.
Because you're basically just an elf who wants her lembas spread.
I do want my lumber spread.
I was just thinking about the cookies that you tried.
Oh, yes. If you can call them that.
You said that it was like lembas spread.
Yes, I did. That's how I imagined lemon bread tasting, by the way. I imagined it tasting exactly like that.
I can make you some more for your birthday.
Ah, that's actually coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah, soon-ish.
No. Okay, good. Awesome. I was a little bit skeptical about that, but now that I've seen it, that's much better. Good. Yes, people, I really am this neurotic. I have to do this. It's just it's how I do things. Just please, just bear that in mind. This is who I am. I have to do this. Okay, good. Let's go get. Let's go. I think my new viewers are starting to learn just what kind of person I really am.
You want me to continue throwing the water in your locker?
Oh, no, 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 no. We can
Oh.
start having water for drinking again. I have enough, at least for some mushrooms and stuff.
Jeez.
I'm debating whether or not I want to start drinking some of the water.
I mean, if your
Mushrooms.
water level is low, you probably should.
Oh, we only have 3 mushroom seeds? Well, it's a good thing I only have like 3 food growers at the moment then. I'll take the mushrooms out of here and I'll put beans in its place. So, the reason why we are talking about using beans so much is because beans give you more food than the other foods. Like each food has a value, right? Let me show you an example of this, right? So let's go actually take a look at the food. So, if you're eating raw ingredients, this mushroom is worth... March is full of birthdays for me. Tuesday's your boyfriend's birthday. Then the week after that's your dad's birthday. And the week after that's your boyfriend's brother's birthday. Also, my friend is pregnant and is due at the end of the month. Wow. My birthday's in June. So, as you can see right here, the eggplant is worth 25 health points, which is 25 food. And then you have the mushroom, that's 35 food. The squash is worth 40 food. And beans are worth 50? 60? They're worth 60 food. We don't have any beans at the moment. We are just now starting the beans. Oh, wow. We are just now starting beans, aren't we? Let's get rid of this eggplant. Put some beans in its place. 1 bean seed will basically feed everyone. If we start growing beans now, we'll never have to worry about food ever again. No, we have 4 beans. Bligh, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm poking about caves like a little Jawa. So,
Oh.
very predictably me.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. You were just so quiet. I wasn't sure what was happening.
So I had pushed my mic away because I was eating cookies and I don't want to be crunching in everybody's ear.
Thank you.
I thought that would be rude.
You know how I am about chewing. I try not to chew in front of anyone.
I try to chew. So here's the thing, if we were just on the phone hanging out without an audience, I would totally be chewing in your ear just because.
Yeah, I know. You like to drive me crazy like that.
It's my job. I'm your little goblin friend. Oh, and I think I may have come across the thing accidentally.
Oh, the thing I was telling you about?
No, the Darth Vader formation. I think it's just a odd rock formation. I think this is what it is. Yeah, because I came down through here before, but that was when I fell. And I was very low on oxygen, so you know how like the screen goes kind of woozy? Yes, this was it. Okay, mystery solved. I thought it was maybe an alien or something.
Okay, so you're down over there. Okay.
I'm trying to get into this spacecraft and see if I can see if there's anything to salvage in it.
So we are now growing eggplants. We have 6 eggplants that we will use specifically only for fertilizer. And now we're growing 3 mushrooms for the exact same purpose, but with bioplastic. And let me show you what I mean by that. So, in this... Yeah?
Oh, sorry, I did already put a bioplastic nugget I salvaged in the miscellaneous locker for you.
No, we need to start making a bio nugget thing. So right here in the bio lab, we have these things. A bioplastic nugget takes 2 mushrooms, a silicon, and a water bottle to produce, which is why we need more water bottles anyway. So I was always going to need that second thing. And right here, it takes, for fertilizer, it takes 3 algae, 2 eggplants, and a sulfur. Something else we still need a lot of. And so that's why we're going so heavy into making eggplants, because we're gonna be making a lot of fertilizer. My first auto crafter is gonna probably be fertilizer, if I'm being honest.
So it's really useful for later game things that then help to boost the terraformation of the planet.
Yeah, a lot. So let's show you an example, right? This outdoor farm, fertilizer and T2 fertilizer, which uses a bag of fertilizer to make T2 fertilizer. So that's already 2 fertilizers you have to make 1 outdoor farm. But you also need 2 bee larvae. How do you get bee larvae? Well, you need a fertilizer bag and a bioplastic nugget. But if you want a T2, you need a bioplastic nugget and a T2 fertilizer, which means you need 2 fertilizers to make that T2 fertilizer. Also, let's not begin to bring in the fact that eventually I'll be able to make my own insects. To make your own bee larvae, you need a bag of fertilizer, an uncommon larvae, and a mutagen.
The fertilizers are like surprisingly important.
Yeah. And a mutagen is made from bacteria sample. And what is bacteria sample made of, you ask? Well, a mutagen, a bacteria sample, is made out of algae. That other half of that stuff that is turned into fertilizer.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love this game so much, is because it's very much about strategy and it's less about like, so it very much is a survival game, but it's not in the way that most people would assume a survival game is, which I think makes it cool.
And this is where we're getting our algae from, right here.
Okay, I deconstructed and reconstructed us some T2 solar panels out here, so that's at least like about, so that's probably going to be about 40 some power.
Yay!
Which is, every bit helps.
Oh, our little tiny mini base is looking so nice.
It is. You are amazing at making bases look nice. I love building the later game bases, but you are amazing at all kinds of bases.
Yes, I am very good at functionality meets fashion.
I'm good at the more fantastical bases. My bases have two modes, either absolutely gorgeous futuristic space tech or Chaos Goblin.
It is now 8 o'clock.
I can't believe it.
Yep, so you know what that kind of means.
Star Trek time?
Star Trek time. However,
have
I
fun.
did make a promise to Nut to show off my other bases. So Bligh, I'm gonna leave this world to you. I cannot wait to see what you do with it when I come back.
I will deconstruct all of your lockers.
You know what? If that's what you do, that's what you do.
I will deconstruct them and I will rebuild them in the zigzag pattern. With completely randomized contents.
If that's what you do.
And stickers everywhere. I will find a crafting recipe for stickers.
So this is my first world. I named it Aurelia. It's already late in the terraforming stages. It's also where my thumbnail is from. My thumbnail's from this base. Or not this base, but this game. So I have a couple bases here, right? Now, I found these 3 plateaus, and my first thought was, you know what'd be really cool? Let's build a base in the middle of it. So I got my little frog pools down here.
Oh, not the frogs.
Yes, down here in the little swamp area underneath, far underneath my base. And up here, I have my my launching platforms, where I have all my little rockets, all my T3 extractors and T2 extractors. But these are all T3 extractors right here. They're specifically being told to produce me this one particular metal right here and this particular metal right here, because I strategize. Behind it is my rocket and my trade rocket, which I use things for. And that leads me to my actual base, which I have a nice little opening for, which right inside I have my main communication room. You'll notice that my floors are all glass, so you can look down at the beautiful ground underneath. Which brings me into the biolab, which you saw at the other base, with this lovely ladder that leads to my butterfly rooms, where I keep all my butterflies. My butterflies are all up here on the 2nd floor by themselves, where they can just enjoy the lovely sky. Right here I have all my crafters. I'm producing silk that I can use to make fabric. I got my teleporter that goes to other places. I'll show you those in a minute. And right here, this is the thing I was telling you about, where I was like, you need to put a thing in and a thing to get a thing. Take a look at this, right? So, here's all my list of different larvae I can make. This one requires a T3 mutagen, phytoplankton B, and T2 fertilizer to make a normal bug. A T2 fertilizer to make a normal bug. That same bug would need a mutagen and a fertilizer to make a bee larvae. If I wanted to make a butterfly, I would need to use a common larvae, that mutagen, and fertilizer. Are you seeing the trend that's happening here? And so here is, once again, my storage facility. The roughest draft storage facility I've ever made. This was the precursor that started my storage facility obsession. If you come down to this hall and turn left, you'll see my biolab, but not just that, my biodome, which generates tree bark. Now this will lead me to my cooking area, where I have a tiny little tree. I have this refrigerator that has high quality food, which heals 90 points of health. And this little cooking area where I can make all my food items using all the things. But we're not done yet, because right outside this food area, I have my lockers that are full with all of my ingredients that I make. And right out here is my production farm. This is where I have butterflies and bees up the wazoo, making me honey, bee larvae, just the beautiful butterflies. And then over here, I have my farms. I'm still gonna make a third row over here, but I'm making mushrooms, beans, eggplants on both sides, squashes, and then I also have one thing of wheat and one thing of cacao, which can be made into chocolate. So this one plateau is all dedicated to just my greenery, with my kitchen right next to it, with glass ceiling, because of course I can. And over here, my third area is where I produce my water, because I can only build in this little green area right here. I can't build on these rocks for some reason. So this is all I could actually fit over here, was just my water. So that's what's over here, my water. Also, my gas extractor, where I have all my methane and oxygen. Also, I'm far enough in the game to where I have unlimited oxygen, so I don't have to worry about suffocating to death. I don't have to worry about it. So this is my main base. I have a couple other bases spread across my main save. I'm going to show them off to you. We're going to go first to my home base. That's the first base I ever had. When I first started playing this game, this was my initial starting base. I had a few lockers just kind of everywhere, haphazardly, because I'm stupid. My first initial food area, because I had to have food. And like I said, I have these lockers everywhere. These little tubes that you put plants in, they produce oxygen. And then I surrounded my area with all sorts of machinery and power plants. Also greenhouses over here to make food. I used to walk all the way out here for my food every single day. Can you believe me? Such an idiot. But this is how my greenhouses used to look. 2 rooms side by side, kind of like what you were seeing me do on that other planet, and just 6 of this, 6 of this. I keep the beans and squash together, and then I keep the eggplants and the mushrooms together, just like that. But we're not done yet. Here's my fish farm, where these devices are helping to generate fish, so that we can populate the world with fish and frogs. I have my grass field, which is mostly deconstructed at this point, but this used to be full of... Oh, nope, here they are. All my grass and all my butterflies and all my bees just spread across this open field. More oxygen machines. Hey, Bligh, you still there?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Now
I am wandering around an interesting place I'll tell you about later.
Oh, cool. Now we're gonna go to my waterfall base. This is where I go when I want to relax. So this base is nothing but a scenic base where I can come and look at the beautiful waterfall right outside. Where's my door? Here it is. I almost thought about building my permanent house out here. Look at this beautiful place. And so I built this giant glass observatory 3 stories high. Just so I can come out here and look at this. It's a beautiful place. And then I have my auto crafter facility where I am in the process of making auto crafters. I haven't done much with it yet, but I do have the beginnings of my drones here. I have 10 drones, it looks like. I have 10 drones right now. So I have 10 drones. This is the beginning of it. And I have another auto crafter right down over there. That's the second auto crafter facility. And I believe I have a third one up there, I think. Or is it over here? I have to keep them separate from each other because they have quite a distance. And they might start auto-crafting their own recipes. I have to keep them something different. I have to keep them somewhat far away from each other. So that's this world. This was the first world I was building on. And now we're going to go to Small Greatness, which is a tiny little asteroid moon I'm building on. And this was my first actual, like, base that I built. Of, like, I wanted to build a base that was just one massive building. So that's what I did. I have my silk generator. I come right into my butterfly room right here. It's on both sides. Oh, I'm at the very end of it. Okay, I'm at the very... Okay, that's the end of my base, not the front of it. That's the back. With my greenhouse right here. With lockers that have that particular food in it. Mushrooms and eggplants. I would keep this design for a good long time. Well, yeah. Hey, and if you want to join us, I can also tag you into the same world file that me and Bligh are in. You could just come join our world if you want.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. And so I have my tiny little shredding machine and other things right here at the opening of the base. Oh, I've forgotten how beautiful of a planet this is right now. I've forgotten all the stuff I'd put into this base. I have water generators right outside. I have a second floor too. What's on the second floor? Oh, right, the biolab. That's when I started doing this. That's when I started having the biolab. I have my communications tower on the second floor, so I can look at the rocket while I'm sending off messages and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you. And right here in the center of the base is where I have my storage facility. This was the first time I ever thought about keeping everything in a centralized location. All my materials, all my everything. Right here. It's still a rough draft. I haven't perfected it yet, but this is the rough draft of how I would go into making those giant warehouses that you saw in that other world. Right here, it connects to this thing, which just produces oxygen. And it also leads into my 2-story aquariums, where I have all my fish living. And leads out to the tree dome thing. And of course, there is more to this planet. Like I have this massive grass field that just spawns on down here, and I have like I keep most of my machines away from my bases because I think machines are ugly. So I don't like having them right next to where I'm gonna live. I haven't thrown much of a fit about it on our main world simply because we're not gonna stay there. But I like to keep them out in the world in their own little spaces where I can see them and know that they're doing their job. Look at all these, look at all this grass down here. I know you're listening, Bligh. Bligh?
I am listening.
That's what I thought.
I'm also working on throwing things into your lockers.
Ugh.
I'm trying to... You keep moving the lockers around and then I can never find them.
No, I'm not. I'm not moving any lockers around. They've all stayed exactly where they are.
You keep reassigning lockers, though.
No, I don't. I have not reassigned a single locker since I moved the rods.
It's confusing.
I've not done anything confusing.
Also, the miscellaneous locker is full.
Yep, that means we're going to have to start expanding our miscellaneous locker into actual lockers and finding out what it is we're having so much of so that we have to make a locker for that thing specifically.
I will start making more lockers.
So, here is my grand success of a world on the planet Toxicity, which you can watch the entire stream of all this happening for the most part. Here is my personal bedroom. I have a bed. I have a bike. I can't interact with either of those things. Here's a couch. I can interact with this. I can actually interact with this just fine. I have a holographic TV that's doing things. I have a vehicle bay. Do you hear that sound? That is the sound of autocrafters going off. I come downstairs into my central lab area where I got most of my crafters all together. And I have 2 different warehouses set up. One that's set up with fertilizer 1, fertilizer 2, fertilizer 3, mutagen, mutagen 2, and bacteria, where I have drones that just auto-craft this stuff and bring it to me. I don't even have to make it. It makes itself. It fills up the lockers, and then it just stops making it and delivering it. I basically always have these lockers full because I don't really need to use them that much anymore. Over here is once again that same concept I was telling you about, my greenhouse. It's a little more streamlined. This is my 3rd attempt at a greenhouse, unlike what you just saw me doing a minute ago with the whole, I was like, yeah, no, I can just do it like this, can't I? So this is still like a rough design of how a greenhouse will look. I also have these beautiful terrariums set up so that I can just admire the concept art of what the game's supposed to look like.
It's a gorgeous game.
Once again, we come back into the warehouse. This time, the warehouse is more perfected, more streamlined, and as you can see, when I thought about using the stairs, I realized I'd already done this before. But this has the added element of having impure stuff, toxic related stuff. So this entire 2nd floor, instead of being dedicated to like my mutagens and fertilizers, was dedicated to all the pollutants of the planet, which I don't seem to have any here because they're all being used in auto crafting, which I'm going to show you that in a couple seconds. But as you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff, and I'm very proud of all of it. I worked really hard to get all this set up. So this is just one tiny base of 4, I think, on this planet. Now, where's my teleporter at? I honestly do not know where my... Oh, right. I put my teleporter where I'm going to put it again in the main world in the biolab, because it sits so perfectly in the middle. It just kind of blends in with the actual thing. This is called home base. I have the OG base where we started off, the last base, which was the last base I ever built, the cliffside base, which is my first auto crafting facility, and then I have the hive, which isn't a base, but there's a creepy place where zombies, I think, are gonna spawn at some point, because it's full of mushrooms and dead bodies. Just, and mushrooms growing out of dead bodies.
It's a surprisingly gory location for the game. The
yes.
game doesn't usually go quite that dark.
Yeah. So we're going to go to OG base first. So I want to show this off to you, right? This was the base that Bligh and I first built in the first toxicity stream. Except for this. This came later. And I basically turned the entire thing into a massive forest. I built tree generators throughout the entire land, and this is nothing but trees now. Trees and frogs.
Ew.
That's right, I also built the frogs.
Disgusting.
But yeah, we start off in this tiny little building right here. So our base that we have right now is an accomplishment, because this is what we normally start with. This is basically how you always start off your builds. You have a tiny little building, you get a couple food growers because you have to eat food, and then you find space for your heaters and your pressure thumpers and your oxygen machines, and you have these tiny little foot lockers right here because it's all you have room for. And so this is basically what it's always going to look like when you start. Bligh and I were hammering hard to get that thing set up the way it is. We went hard on it because we knew what we needed to do, and we just jumped on it. Didn't we? I vanished? Did I vanish? Why did I deafen? That doesn't make sense. I did not hit a deafen button.
That's why I said that you vanished.
Maybe I said something that made the thing deafen me for a second. I don't know. I mean, I was still could you hear me the whole time? Not. Was I talking the whole time? Were you able to hear me? But anyway, here's my auto crafting facility. Maybe you accidentally hit deafen on me. So you could hear me the whole time? Am I still talking? I should be. Yeah, no, I'm still talking. Okay. Maybe I accidentally hit a key. I do have a key for... Oh, I may have hit the wrong key. I may have deafened myself. That could be what happened last time, too. But anyway. So, here's my first auto-crafting facility that I ever built. If you're not prepared for what you're about to see, I swear to God, you have no idea what it is you're about to see. These are auto-crafters. You put in a recipe... and the autocrafter will take any and all nearby supplies that is nearby it and craft it. Meanwhile, I have drones that are programmed to come pick the stuff up and take it into lockers. This right here has a drone that just came by and just grabbed it and flew off with it. You watched it happen live. This just auto-created something right here. T1 animal food, which is going to fly into my T1 animal food locker, which is being used to store that. I'm sure that a drone will probably come by to pick these up here shortly. Okay, that's the old one. Actually, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, no cookies. Are you kidding me? Fine. I'll eat one of these instead. There we go. Oh, look. It auto-crafted one because we had the ingredients for it, which is all happening up here. Now, this is not like any warehouse you've ever seen before. That's because I don't intend of ever coming here. These are being auto-dropped off by drones and are not being manned by me at all whatsoever. And this is just the first floor of this. Because down here... I also have more lockers and more autocrafters. Everything makes sense when you think about it. I have all of this set up in this beautiful cliffside base that doesn't have glass floors because I'm stupid. I mean, look at this. Oh look, there goes a drone right there. But wait! There's more! Up here on top of everything, I have these beautiful rooftop farms, which are being used for the autocrafters, and that's why they're up here. They're up here specifically so that the autocrafters will grab from them and use them in recipes. Food. As well as water up here as well. And all this is happening over a cliff. Between two cliffs, which I want to just go from one side to the other, but unfortunately that cliff is just a tiny bit higher, so I did have to build up a layer and go across. And you can see by the structures right there that it's not even perfectly level. It is what it is.
It's uneven and it bothers her.
Yes. Anyway. If I go back to home base, I can show you the drones. Where did I put the drone station at? Bligh, do you remember where I put the drones? Yes, I do remember where I put the drone station at. Thank you, Bligh.
Welcome.
So my drone station is literally right here. I have, right now, all these drones just kind of chilling out because they have nothing else to do at the time. And I have 98 drones total. 36 drones are running supply missions and 33 drones are on demand. That leaves me about 30 drones that are doing absolutely nothing right now. They're just chilling out in here, just relaxing. Oh, look, here's more drones just hanging out, just relaxing. Look at them. Look at my little drones. So this is why I'm so obsessed about getting my drone station built in the other world, is simply because The drones will do all the collecting for us, and we won't have to go run out to that space to go run into the T3 extractor to grab super irons or super alloys or super anythings. The drones, if I set them up to do it, will just do it. And that will allow us to spend more time exploring the world. That will allow us to have more time to build things. Because the world will eventually build itself. And I don't want to be too busy collecting things off the ground to figure out what's going on in the world. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. This is perhaps one of my favorite bases I've ever built. Except for the one we're building right now. And hopefully, I've encouraged someone to pick up Planet Crafter for themselves. If you do, I want to show you something real quick. If you're a beginner builder, I do recommend that when you start a new game, there are two different types of game modes, right? You have standard, you have relaxed, intense, hardcore, creative, and custom. So, you can play relaxed mode, which means when you die, you don't lose your stuff, because if you're playing standard, you would drop your items when you die, and you'd have to go walk back out to where you pick up your stuff. If you go to custom, you get to make your own custom rules. It can be a relaxed game mode with a different... You can have a different landing site where you go. No consequences for dying. You can adjust like terraforming values, but over here is where it's really important. Right here, if you're a first-time builder, I don't recommend you doing this because it's kind of weird to do this without having, like, I want to say earned it. Bligh, how would you phrase this? Like, experiencing what it's like to unlock all of your recipes and to get them?
So here's the thing. I feel like you need to play through the game as it is intended the first couple of times to learn the mechanics of terraforming.
Yeah. So, but
I think it would be too confusing otherwise.
But if not, there is this option for all unlocked, which is what Bligh and I are playing on right now, which unlocks all the recipes so that you can just start building things. That's how you saw me building grass before we even had oxygen. I was building grass at the very start of the game to get our biomass started. I shouldn't be able to do that until we have lakes, which we just got lakes. If I click all unlocked, we get auto crafters, drones, ores extractors, space trading, teleporters. Like most times you have to get to certain values of the planet terraforming process before you're allowed to build a certain item. Now, the reason why I would actually say it is okay for you to have some recipes unlocked beforehand is because of things like the food grower. Bligh, how frustrating is it to get the food grower?
It is very frustrating.
You have to get like 750 something like pressure just to get to the point where no, it's heat, isn't it? It's heat. You have to get a certain amount of heat before you're allowed to make a food grower. Until then, you are struggling, walking around the map, looking for space food to eat to survive. Not growing your own food like what we were doing, where I was like, nope, first thing I'm gonna do, make a food grower.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you do that, you're gonna want to stockpile every piece of space food you're gonna come across, because it's gonna take you a while to get to food grower. What I would do is I would get your first construction chip, set up your there's this little computer thing for showing your unlocks and blueprints. I would go find which value gets you your food grower, and I would immediately work on that. If it's the pressure, you want to build things that make pressure. If it's things that make heat, you want to make things that make heat, because you want the food grower before anything else. You will always have, if you're playing on a standard world or humble, you will have ice that you can turn into water bottles. That is always possible. But you will run out of space food. It is not an infinite resource.
Otis, I should probably go take care of the kitty cats, but this has been lovely.
Yep, and I'm gonna go watch Star Trek. I'm 30 minutes late, but it's fine. I wanted to show this off, and I wanted to explore this, or explain this. Show the beautifulness of this world. So anyway, it has been lovely seeing you guys for the past 2 hours exactly, actually. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Bligh, for the fun time this evening. I am gonna go.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, I love this game. I love. Honestly, I didn't think I'd become like a planet crafter person, but man, is this game just lovely. Have a good day, everyone.
It's beautiful.